Marvel Infinite Series, Marvel's Grim Reaper. The figure is part of the first wave of the new 2014 Marvel Infinite Series slash Avengers 3.75 inch slash reincarnated Marvel Universe figure line from Hasbro. Very nice figure. One of the most highly anticipated figures for this line. Here's a quick look at the packaging and a little bit of the bio. The bio still talks about his vendetta against the Avengers. One of the more classic villains in the Avengers continuity. If you read up on the Avengers back in the 80s and 90s, you'll know who this guy is. Unfortunately, I did not read up on during those time on the Avengers. I wasn't into Avengers until the movie came out. I was an X-Men zombie. I mean, just anything about X-Men, I was reading it up. But again, this guy, well, he was a classic villain because he always had this gripe against Avengers. He actually thought, for some weird reason, that the Avengers were responsible for killing off his brother Simon. Simon, aka the Wonder Man. He was reincarnated as a anthropomorphic robot-ish humanoid, whatever. Anyway, eventually he became part of the Avengers, helped defeat his brother. Oh, he's dead. But I didn't hit him that hard. He died. How could he die? I just hit it. I didn't even hit him that hard. Man, that was cheesy. Yeah, if you're reading up on the Uncanny Avengers, he made a brief appearance in it. And anyway, so here, yeah, Wonder Man. And as you can see, let me try and, well, maybe not. I'm not gonna. Hasbro has come a long way. This is one of the first generation male figure molds. They've really come a long way with the new ones. This one, I'm very pleased that Hasbro has used the Cyclops, Jim Lee Cyclops Doctor Strange mold. Fantastic articulation and detail on the figure. It's just an amazing sculpt overall. For paint apps, it was okay. I was very pleased overall. If you're sifting through the shelf, which I doubt you'll have a chance, most of you will have a chance to, if you get lucky and you see a couple of these guys on the shelf, first thing you want to look at is the paint apps on the face. Let me see if I can give a... Yeah, okay. Make sure the teeth, the white on the teeth, is not painted all the way through the lips. Make sure it recedes just before the lip, like right there. Just enough, you don't want it too white. That will give him a better grin. The eyes, again, make sure they're not touching the black. The black is not bleeding onto the flesh. And then finally, his crossbones piece. Make sure it's not blotted out, that there's not too much in white here and there. Just make sure it's painted. The white is evenly painted. And that's about it. Everything else is the wash they did on it, the grading they did on the blue and black. It's very nice. The cape, there's nothing on it. It's just molded purple. A little bit of a... I think there's a little bit of shading. No, it's probably just the light. So, again, paint apps are great. Easily a 10 out of 10 for me. There's hardly any quality issues on it. For the sculpt, again, as I said, they used the Jim Lee Cyclops mold, Doctor Strange mold, Daredevil. He has a ball-jointed neck on a hinge. That's the addition they've put there. He's got a ball-jointed upper torso, a waist swivel. Thank you very much, Hasbro. Ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbow. He's got a swivel wrist for his left arm, but no swivel articulation for the scythe, which probably is the only gripe I have about the articulation of this figure. He's got a ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, calf swivel, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joints. Cape is removable if you want to. And overall, I'm going to give the sculpt a 9 out of 10 because of the lack of articulation on the side. Because he's always going to have it like that. You want it like you could, it would be nice if you could rotate it this way or this way, but you just can't. A bit of a shame. It would have been very easy for Hasbro to cut something off here, maybe just to have it pegged in right there and then swivel. But I guess, again, for safety issues, I guess they decided not to. So you can only pose him like that. This scythe is like powered by Ultron tech. A coma-inducing scythe. Definitely that's just like death. She could induce death. He could do a lot of things, but that's mainly his main weapon. He didn't have any special powers or anything like that. So overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure a 10 out of 10, just basing it on the figure alone. The character to me was an easy 6 out of 10 for me. I thought I didn't get all that cheesy bit about him having a vendetta. I mean, it wasn't the Avengers that killed me. How? Use your brain if you have one. Anyway, but out of that vendetta came a lot of awesome things for the Avengers. You got Wonder Man, you got the Vision, you got, and all that story arc. And he kept on coming back, resurrecting zombie Avengers and whatnot. And, he was a very dynamic character. I mean, I guess because of him, there were several interesting events in the Avengers continuity. But as a character alone, if you're not really a big fan of this figure or this character, don't go out of your way to hunt him down. I mean, don't pay ridiculous scalper prices for him. Retail price is the most you should pay for this guy. And these guys are going for like $15. Here in Manila, they're $16.50. I guess in North America, they're like $14.50 or something like that, or $13. But they're very pricey. They're about the same price as a deluxe class figure of a Transformer. So you can imagine that's expensive because a deluxe class figure has a lot of plastic. This one doesn't even come close to half of the plastic a deluxe class figure or 6-inch figure has. So a great figure, fantastic figure, but don't sell your organs. Just as Ash was saying, Ash Rock, one of the all-time best Marvel gurus out there. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, you don't know what you're missing. If you're a big Marvel fan, you got to check out his channel, Ash Rock. 1982. He always says, if Hasbro makes these amazing figures, collectors are going to sell their organs to the black market just to get. And to a certain extent, that's true. I came close to doing that just to acquire Princess Leia, Wasp, Psylocke, Storm. But for this guy, see, Hasbro, this is the way to do it. You make awesome figures, your sales are going to skyrocket. And my only gripe about the new case, the new wave, is the way they've made the case assortment with only one Wasp figure, which I talk about in my Wasp review. So if you haven't seen my Wasp review, just go ahead and check it out on my channel. So there you go, folks. Just an amazing figure. I absolutely love this figure. Even if I hate the character, I'm very pleased with the figure. If you want to see more of my reviews and hauls, please stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel, Chefatron. This is where all the FX Trans reviews are going to be. My old FX Trans channel is still up, but it's going to be for vlogs. Follow me on Twitter at FX Trans for my toy hauls, and check out my Instagram account, FX Trans, for my toy sightings here in Manila. This has been the Marvel Infinite Series, Marvel's Grim Reaper. Thanks for watching.